Have you ever felt that life is too noisy, too busy, and your mind never truly finds peace? We live in a world that moves faster than ever before, with constant distractions, obligations, and information bombarding us every day. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected from ourselves. And when the world around us is so chaotic, it can feel almost impossible to find that deep inner peace we all crave. Have you ever wondered if there's a way to reclaim that peace and restore a sense of calm to your life? Do you think there's a way to truly disconnect from the noise and experience a deeper, more meaningful connection with yourself and the world around you? The good news is that there is, and it starts with spiritual awakening, a process that allows us to transcend the distractions of everyday life and tap into something deeper within us. But how do we achieve this awakening? Is there a path that can lead us to a sense of true peace and understanding? Today, we're going to explore spiritual awakening through two powerful practices, meditation and inner peace. These practices are not just ways to relax, although they certainly help with that. They're also keys to unlocking deeper connections with yourself and with the universe. Through meditation, you can begin to calm the mind, quiet the chatter, and move beyond the surface level of your thoughts to connect with your true self. And when you achieve inner peace, you can live more mindfully, finding tranquility even in the most challenging of situations. But what exactly is meditation, and how can it help us on this journey of spiritual awakening? Meditation is often misunderstood as just sitting quietly and doing nothing. But in reality, it's a practice that has been used for thousands of years across different cultures and spiritual traditions to foster greater awareness, clarity, and connection with the divine. Meditation allows you to quiet the mind and focus your attention, helping you tune into the present moment. It's a tool that brings you closer to your true self, helping you see beyond the surface-level distractions of life. When practiced regularly, meditation opens the door to deeper insights about who you are, what your purpose is, and how you can live more authentically. In addition to meditation, inner peace is an essential component of spiritual awakening. Inner peace is that quiet, calm place within you where you can find balance and stillness regardless of external circumstances. It's a state where your mind is not disturbed by worry, fear, or stress, but is instead grounded in a deep sense of calm. Inner peace isn't something that comes from the outside world. It's something that you create within yourself. And when you achieve inner peace, it's not just about feeling calm for a moment, but about transforming the way you approach life. You'll find that you're able to respond to challenges with grace, make decisions from a place of clarity, and connect more deeply with your own sense of purpose. In this video, we'll dive deeper into these two practices, meditation and inner peace, and how they are both vital steps towards spiritual awakening. We'll explore what meditation really is, how to get started with your own practice, and the many benefits it offers for your mind, body, and spirit. You'll also learn about the importance of inner peace, how to cultivate it, and how it can help you live a more grounded and fulfilled life. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how these practices can help you on your own path to spiritual awakening. Whether you're just beginning your journey or looking for ways to deepen your practice, the insights shared here will serve as a guide to creating a more peaceful, awakened life. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and share this video if you find it helpful. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe so you won't miss any exciting videos in the future. Now let's explore how meditation and inner peace can be the keys to unlocking your spiritual awakening. Let's begin by understanding what meditation really is. Meditation is often seen as just sitting quietly and focusing on one's breath or thoughts, but it is so much more than that. At its core, meditation is the practice of training the mind to focus and redirect thoughts, cultivating a deep sense of awareness, calm, and presence in the moment. The origins of meditation trace back thousands of years to ancient civilizations, particularly in Eastern spiritual traditions like Buddhism, Hinduism, and Taoism. In these traditions, meditation is considered a sacred practice that allows individuals to connect with a higher power, attain enlightenment and understand the nature of existence. In Buddhism, meditation plays a central role in achieving nirvana, the state of liberation from suffering. It is through meditation that Buddhists believe one can detach from the distractions and desires of the world, gradually attaining wisdom and inner peace. In Hinduism, meditation is an integral practice for realizing the Atman, the self or soul, and understanding its unity with Brahman, the ultimate reality or world soul. The ancient practices of meditation in these traditions are not merely for relaxation, but for discovering the deeper truths about oneself and the universe. Meditation has evolved beyond its religious roots and is now practiced worldwide for its numerous benefits. Whether you are seeking spiritual awakening or simply a moment of peace, meditation can provide a pathway to a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. So what exactly does meditation do for you? First and foremost, meditation is a powerful tool for reducing stress. In today's fast-paced world, stress is a constant companion for many of us. We juggle responsibilities, face daily challenges, and often find ourselves caught in the whirlwind of life. Meditation offers a refuge from this chaos. When you meditate, you engage in deep breathing, focus and awareness, which activate your body's natural relaxation response. Over time, regular meditation can lower your levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, reduce anxiety, and help you feel more centered and balanced. It is like hitting the reset button for your mind, offering you the space to step back, breathe, and refocus. Moreover, meditation helps to create mental stillness. We are often caught in a constant stream of thoughts, worries, and distractions. Our minds race from one thing to the next, preventing us from fully engaging with the present moment. Through meditation, we learn to quiet the mind and focus our attention. With practice, this mental stillness helps us gain clarity and perspective on life. Instead of being at the mercy of our thoughts and emotions, meditation allows us to become the observer witnessing our thoughts without getting caught up in them. This process helps us gain a sense of detachment, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with greater calmness and insight. Perhaps one of the most profound benefits of meditation is its role in spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is the process of waking up to a deeper understanding of reality, discovering your true self and recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. Consistent meditation practice is one of the most effective ways to embark on this journey. When you meditate, you create the space to connect with your spiritual nature. You go beyond the surface-level thoughts and emotions that often cloud your perception of reality and tap into a deeper awareness of who you really are. In meditation, the practice of mindfulness, the art of being present in the moment without judgment, is a key aspect of spiritual awakening. As you meditate, you become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and sensations, but you also cultivate the ability to witness them without attachment. This awareness creates the opportunity to break free from old patterns of thinking and behaving. Over time, this allows you to realize that you are not your thoughts, your feelings, or your past experiences. You are the consciousness that observes them. This realization is a crucial step in spiritual awakening as it helps you recognize your true essence, free from the limitations of the ego. Meditation also allows you to experience the interconnectedness of all things. In the stillness of meditation, you can sense the unity between yourself and the universe. This feeling of oneness can be incredibly transformative as it shifts your perception of reality. No longer do you see yourself as a separate entity struggling to survive in a chaotic world. Instead, you begin to see yourself as part of a larger whole, a vast interconnected web of life. This understanding brings a sense of peace and purpose as you realize that you are not alone in your journey, but are connected to everything around you. To bring this concept to life, let's look at a real-life example of someone who has experienced the transformative benefits of meditation. One of the most well-known figures to speak openly about the power of meditation is Eckhart Tolle, the spiritual teacher and author of The Power of Now. Tolle shares his own personal experience of spiritual awakening, which occurred after a period of deep suffering and inner turmoil. He describes how one day he had a profound realization while sitting alone in a state of intense inner distress. He suddenly became aware of the voice in his head, the constant chatter and negative thoughts that had always been a part of his consciousness. But in that moment, something shifted. He realized that he was not his thoughts. He was the one who was aware of the thoughts. This realization sparked a deep spiritual awakening, and Tolle's life was transformed. In his teachings, Eckhart Tolle emphasizes the importance of presence and awareness in spiritual awakening. He encourages people to practice mindfulness and meditation as a way to quiet the mind and experience the present moment fully. For Tolle, meditation was the key that unlocked a new way of living, a life of peace, stillness, and profound connection with the present moment. His teachings have inspired millions of people around the world to explore meditation as a path to spiritual awakening. Another famous example is the Dalai Lama, the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism, who is a strong advocate for meditation and mindfulness. His Holiness often speaks about the power of meditation in cultivating compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. For the Dalai Lama, meditation is not just a personal practice, but a way to connect with the greater good. By meditating and cultivating inner peace, we can create a ripple effect in the world, spreading kindness, love, and understanding to others. His teachings show how meditation can lead to a deep sense of compassion and a greater connection to the suffering of others, which is a key aspect of spiritual awakening in Buddhism. These examples demonstrate how meditation can lead to profound shifts in consciousness and help individuals connect to their true spiritual nature. Whether it's through the insights gained in moments of stillness or the deep sense of peace that comes from consistent practice, meditation provides a gateway to spiritual awakening. If you find the benefits of meditation interesting, be sure to like this video and share it with your friends. Comment below to let us know if you've ever practiced meditation and how it made you feel. Let's continue this conversation about how meditation can transform your life and how it can help you connect to a deeper sense of purpose and peace. Now that we have explored the powerful role meditation plays in spiritual awakening, let's dive into the concept of inner peace. Inner peace is a state of calmness and tranquility within the mind and heart. It's a state where your mind is not disturbed by negative thoughts, emotions, or external pressures. It's a profound sense of well-being that allows you to remain grounded no matter what happens in the world around you. Inner peace isn't just about the absence of stress or conflict. It's about the ability to remain undisturbed even in the face of difficulties. It's about finding a deep, quiet space within yourself that isn't swayed by the chaos of life. When you experience inner peace, you no longer feel like you're constantly at war with your emotions, thoughts, or the world around you. Instead, you can approach life with calmness, clarity, and grace. The beauty of inner peace is that it's not something that can be achieved once and for all, but rather something that can be cultivated and nurtured over time. Achieving inner peace is a process of learning to silence the distractions of the mind, soothe the turbulence of emotions, and create a deep sense of balance within yourself. But how exactly do we achieve this state of inner peace? The first step in achieving inner peace is learning to quiet the mind. One of the most effective ways to do this is through meditation. As we discussed earlier, meditation helps to reduce mental chatter and promote mindfulness. By regularly practicing meditation, we can train the mind to focus and remain present in the moment. This practice helps us detach from the incessant stream of thoughts and judgments that often lead to anxiety and stress. Over time, as we meditate, we develop the ability to maintain a peaceful mind even in the midst of life's challenges. Another powerful tool for achieving inner peace is deep breathing. When we're stressed or anxious, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid. This triggers the body's stress response, which makes us feel even more unsettled. However, by focusing on our breath and slowing it down, we can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps us relax and regain a sense of calm. Deep breathing exercises are simple yet incredibly effective in reducing stress and anxiety, allowing us to return to a state of balance. A simple exercise you can try is the 4-7-8 breath inhale for 4 seconds, Hold the breath for 7 seconds and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This technique helps to calm the nervous system and bring a sense of peace to the mind and body. Living slowly and mindfully is another way to cultivate inner peace. In today's fast-paced world, we're often rushing from one task to the next, constantly focused on the future or dwelling on the past. We rarely take the time to be present in the moment, but when we consciously slow down and engage in the present moment, we allow ourselves to experience life more fully. This doesn't mean that we need to stop being productive or accomplish less. Rather, it's about approaching life with intention and mindfulness. By focusing on one task at a time, we reduce stress and create space for inner peace. Whether you're eating, walking, or talking with someone, try to give your full attention to the present moment and let go of distractions. In addition to meditation and mindful living, maintaining a calm attitude in every situation is essential for inner peace. Life is filled with ups and downs, and while we can't always control what happens around us, we can control how we respond. By choosing to approach challenges with patience and calm, we can prevent ourselves from becoming overwhelmed by external events. This requires practice and self-awareness, but over time you'll find that you can face life's difficulties without losing your inner sense of peace. It's about reframing your thoughts and reactions, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to your peace. Achieving inner peace has countless benefits both for our mental and physical health. When we experience inner peace, we are able to live with greater mindfulness. Mindfulness allows us to be fully present in the moment without judgment or distraction. This helps us make better decisions, improve our relationships, and reduce the impact of stress on our bodies. By practicing mindfulness, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. This allows us to experience life with greater clarity and perspective. Furthermore, inner peace helps reduce stress and anxiety. When we are calm and grounded, we are better equipped to handle stressors in a healthy way. Instead of reacting impulsively or becoming consumed by worry, we can approach situations with a clear mind and a balanced perspective. This doesn't mean that we will never experience stress or anxiety, but with inner peace we are able to manage these emotions more effectively without letting them control us. Living with inner peace also enables us to view things more objectively. When our minds are at peace, we are less likely to be clouded by judgment bias or emotional reactions. We can look at situations and people with an open heart and a clear mind, allowing us to make more thoughtful, compassionate decisions. This objective view helps us respond to challenges with wisdom and understanding rather than reacting based on fear or frustration. Now that we understand the importance of inner peace and how to achieve it, how can we maintain it in daily life, especially when we face challenges? Life is filled with obstacles, whether they're in our personal relationships, at work, or in other areas of life. Maintaining inner peace during these times can be difficult, but it's possible. One important aspect of maintaining inner peace in daily life is setting boundaries. Often we find ourselves feeling overwhelmed because we are constantly saying yes to other people's demands, neglecting our own needs in the process. By setting healthy boundaries, we protect our inner peace and prevent ourselves from becoming overburdened. This could mean learning to say no, delegating tasks, or taking time for self-care. By setting boundaries, we ensure that we have the energy and mental space to remain peaceful and balanced. Another key to maintaining inner peace during challenges is self-compassion. It's easy to become hard on ourselves when things aren't going as planned. However, self-criticism only creates more stress and anxiety. Instead, practice self-compassion by being kind and gentle with yourself. Accept that you are human and that it's okay to make mistakes. When you approach yourself with kindness and understanding, it becomes easier to stay grounded even in difficult times. Lastly, perspective plays a crucial role in maintaining inner peace. When we face difficulties, it's easy to focus solely on the problem. However, taking a step back and gaining perspective can help us see things in a broader context. Remember that challenges are a natural part of life, and often they provide valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. By viewing obstacles as temporary and part of the greater journey, we can keep our inner peace intact. Let me share an example of someone who exemplified inner peace in the face of adversity. Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa, an anti-apartheid revolutionary, spent 27 years in prison for his beliefs. During that time, he faced immense challenges, yet he never lost his sense of inner peace. Despite being unjustly imprisoned and enduring physical and emotional suffering, Mandela remained calm, centered, and focused on his vision for a free and united South Africa. He often spoke about the importance of forgiveness and the power of inner peace in overcoming hardship. His ability to maintain inner peace even in the most trying circumstances allowed him to lead with wisdom, empathy, and strength. If you believe inner peace is important in life, like this video and comment below to share how you maintain peace of mind when facing challenges. Let's continue the conversation about how inner peace can transform our lives and how we can practice it daily, no matter what comes our way. Now that we've explored meditation and inner peace and how they help in the process of spiritual awakening, let's delve deeper into the long-term benefits of spiritual awakening and why it's crucial for personal growth. To begin, let's first understand what spiritual awakening truly means. Spiritual awakening is often described as the process of coming into a deeper understanding of yourself, your purpose, and your place in the world. It's a transformative shift in awareness that goes beyond the surface level of our everyday experiences. When someone experiences spiritual awakening, they begin to see the world with a new perspective, one that is less clouded by ego, fear, and illusion, and more aligned with the truth of who they are at their core. Spiritual awakening is about realizing that you are not just your thoughts, emotions, or physical body, but that there is a deeper consciousness that transcends all of these. It is the realization of your connection to the universe and to all beings. This awakening is not an event that happens overnight. It is a gradual process, often sparked by significant life events, inner searching, or practices such as meditation and mindfulness. It is essential for personal growth because it helps that individuals transcend their limited sense of self, moving beyond the ego and developing a deeper sense of empathy, purpose, and understanding. Spiritual awakening is not just about enlightenment in a spiritual sense, but also about becoming the best version of yourself, living more authentically, making wiser decisions, and embracing life with a sense of calm and clarity. Now let's take a closer look at why meditation and inner peace are such powerful pathways to spiritual awakening. When we practice meditation and cultivate inner peace, we begin to clear away the mental and emotional clutter that obscures our true nature. Meditation is not just about calming the mind or finding temporary relaxation. It's about creating a deep, sustained awareness of the present moment and accessing a state of being that allows us to connect with our true self. Through consistent meditation practice, we can observe our thoughts without attachment, quiet the inner noise, and reach a state of stillness that is conducive to spiritual growth. Inner peace complements this process by helping us navigate the challenges of life without being swayed by external circumstances. Life is full of ups and downs, and the way we react to these events shapes our spiritual journey. When we maintain inner peace, we are not at the mercy of every emotional wave that comes our way. Instead, we learn to respond with balance, wisdom, and clarity, which are all essential elements of spiritual awakening. By cultivating both meditation and inner peace, we can transcend the mental barriers, emotional baggage, and ego-based thinking that often hold us back from realizing our true potential. The long-term benefits of spiritual awakening are profound and far-reaching. One of the most significant benefits is the sense of peace that comes with it. When we awaken spiritually, we no longer feel like we're constantly fighting against life's challenges. Instead, we approach life with a sense of calm and acceptance. We understand that everything is part of a larger plan and that difficulties are opportunities for growth. This inner peace is not a fleeting feeling, it becomes a permanent state of being. It allows us to handle stress, uncertainty, and even conflict with a level of grace that was previously unimaginable. Alongside peace wisdom is another key benefit of spiritual awakening. As we begin to connect more deeply with our true selves and the universe, we gain a greater understanding of life's deeper truths. We see beyond the superficial layers of our experiences and begin to understand the interconnectedness of all things. This wisdom is not just intellectual knowledge, but a deep intuitive knowing that guides us through life. It helps us make better decisions, understand others more deeply, and align our actions with our highest purpose. Another long-term benefit of spiritual awakening is the development of deeper problem-solving abilities. When we experience spiritual awakening, we learn to approach challenges with a clear, focused mind. Instead of reacting impulsively to problems, we are able to step back, assess the situation objectively, and come up with solutions that are aligned with our values and purpose. This ability to solve problems with calmness and clarity not only helps us in our personal lives, but also in our careers, relationships, and broader life endeavors. Finally, spiritual awakening helps us live a meaningful life. As we gain a deeper understanding of our true nature and our place in the world, we begin to make choices that reflect our authentic selves. We start living with intention and purpose rather than going through life on autopilot or chasing external validation. This sense of meaning brings fulfillment and joy that is independent of material success or external achievements. Spiritual awakening allows us to align our actions with our values, leading to a life that feels deeply satisfying and rewarding. To illustrate the long-term benefits of spiritual awakening through meditation and inner peace, let's look at the example of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. Jobs was known for his visionary leadership and innovative ideas, but what many people don't know is that he was deeply influenced by spiritual practices, including meditation. In the early years of his career, Jobs spent time studying Zen Buddhism and practicing meditation. He often spoke about how meditation helped him quiet his mind and gain clarity, which allowed him to make better decisions and stay focused on his goals. Jobs' commitment to meditation and his inner spiritual journey were integral to his success in both his personal life and his professional endeavors. He was able to approach challenges with calmness and creativity, and he often credited his spiritual practices for the clarity and insight that guided him throughout his life. Meditation helped him remain grounded in a world full of distractions, allowing him to live authentically and lead Apple to unprecedented success. Jobs' story is a powerful example of how meditation and inner peace can transform not just your inner life, but your outward circumstances as well. Another example comes from Oprah Winfrey, who is widely known for her advocacy of meditation and mindfulness. Oprah has openly discussed how meditation and spiritual practices have helped her stay centered, especially through difficult times. She's shared how these practices have given her the clarity to pursue her life's work with purpose and passion. Oprah's personal growth journey through meditation and inner peace has shaped her into one of the most influential figures in the world. Her story highlights how spiritual awakening can lead to a deeply meaningful life, one that is rooted in compassion, authenticity, and a desire to make a positive impact on the world. Both Steve Jobs and Oprah demonstrate how meditation and inner peace as part of the spiritual awakening process can bring profound, lasting change in all aspects of life. Whether through better decision-making, increased creativity, or a deeper sense of fulfillment, spiritual awakening has the power to transform not only the individual, but also the world around them. If you want to learn more about spiritual awakening through meditation and inner peace, be sure to like and share this video. Comment below. If you want me to share more effective meditation techniques, or if you have any questions about how you can begin your own spiritual journey, I'd love to hear from you and continue the conversation on this transformative journey to spiritual awakening. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. Today we explored how meditation and inner peace serve as powerful tools for spiritual awakening. These practices not only help us reduce stress, but also offer a gateway to a life that is more connected, grounded, and full of meaning. Meditation, by helping us clear mental clutter and quiet the noise of the world, opens the door to a deeper connection with ourselves. Inner peace, by allowing us to remain balanced despite life's challenges, provides a foundation for wisdom, compassion, and personal growth. Through meditation, we learn to step away from the distractions of the mind and focus on the present moment. This practice nurtures a sense of calm and awareness, helping us better understand ourselves and our place in the world. Inner peace, on the other hand, is something we cultivate by training ourselves to respond to the world with balance, instead of reacting impulsively to every external trigger. By achieving inner peace, we create a space where we can live more intentionally and authentically, approaching life with a deeper sense of clarity and purpose. Together, meditation and inner peace guide us on a journey of spiritual awakening, a journey that transforms the way we experience life. We saw how these practices help us overcome the mental barriers and emotional clutter that often keep us from truly seeing who we are. With regular practice, they lead us to a profound realization of our true selves, a deeper connection with the universe, and a life that feels far more meaningful. Whether you seek to reduce stress, improve your mental clarity, or discover a deeper sense of purpose, these practices can be the key to unlocking a life that is more peaceful, more connected, and more fulfilling. Now, I want to leave you with a final reflection. No matter whether you've practiced meditation or not, spiritual awakening through meditation and inner peace is a journey worth exploring. It's a process that helps you live more fully and more authentically. When you learn to listen to yourself and connect with the deeper parts of your soul, life can become far more meaningful. You no longer live on autopilot, merely reacting to external circumstances, but instead you live from a place of wisdom, mindfulness, and clarity. This shift in perspective can change how you relate to the world and the people around you, and it can lead to a life that is truly aligned with your higher self. Spiritual awakening isn't about attaining perfection or having all the answers. It's about becoming more attuned to the present moment, more compassionate toward yourself and others, and more open to the flow of life. It's about recognizing that you are part of something greater than yourself, and that your journey, though personal, is intertwined with the journeys of everyone and everything around you. So what do you think about spiritual awakening through meditation and inner peace? Have you experienced any of these practices for yourself? What insights have you gained about your true nature or about the way you approach life? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please feel free to share them in the comments below. Your journey to spiritual awakening may look different from someone else's, but it is a journey that is deeply personal and incredibly rewarding. Every step you take toward inner peace and a deeper connection with your spiritual self brings you closer to living a life that is more authentic, more peaceful, and more aligned with your true purpose. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like and share this video if you found it helpful. Sharing this video could help someone else on their journey to spiritual awakening, and it's a wonderful way to spread positivity and mindfulness. And remember to subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more meaningful and thought-provoking videos about personal growth, spirituality, and life's deep questions. There's so much more to explore, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.